DeKalb County District Attorney will not make the call on any charges connected to the shooting that killed a protester and wounded a state trooper.
DA Sherry Boston officially recused herself from that case today. Fox 5's Joy Duke spoke to a criminal defense attorney who says it's a rare decision that actually could have implications on future cases as well.
In a news conference Wednesday, District Attorney Sherry Boston requested that the state appoint an independent prosecutor to take over the case. And while she says she believes it's the right thing to do, a criminal defense attorney we spoke with says that it's a pretty unprecedented move in a case with no clear conflict of interest.
DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston is stepping back from the case of an officer-involved shooting at the future site of an Atlanta police training facility protesters refer to as Cop City. The shooting left a protester, 26-year-old Manuel Esteban Paez Terran, dead and a Georgia State Patrol trooper injured after GBI investigators say Terran refused to comply with officers' commands to clear the area and then shot a trooper. The GBI says troopers returned fire and killed Terran. It was followed by weekend protests that at some points got violent.
And this becomes the first case, the first officer-involved shooting case that this office has recused from since I became DA in January of 2017.
On Wednesday, Boston cited her office's role in a multi-jurisdictional task force that was clearing the 85-acre property of trespassers as grounds for recusal from the case now being investigated by the GBI.
I believe being a part of the multi-jurisdictional task force puts us in a position that it's very possible that community would feel that we were involved in it and therefore could not investigate our own.
Criminal defense attorney Devin Rafis tells Fox 5 it's an unusual decision to make given the circumstances.
Because generally there's got to be a conflict, and we can look at like the Ahmed Aubrey district attorney when they're investigating their prior investigator. There's a clear conflict of interest there.
He says with the nearly 24 cases against other protesters still moving forward in DeKalb, the decision raises even more questions.
If you recuse solely for this officer-involved shooting, does that mean that she'll have to recuse for any officer-involved shooting that happens in DeKalb County from here on out?
In response to Boston's announcement, a GBI spokesperson said, quote, in the past decade, the GBI has investigated numerous OIS cases for local and state law enforcement. Our track record for impartiality precedes this January 18th incident. The GBI and Georgia State Patrol are two separate agencies. Rafis says from here, the state's Prosecuting Attorneys Council will appoint another prosecutor to handle the case. The executive director of the PAC says he is looking for an experienced prosecutor with the right resources and will make his appointment within the next 30 days.
That GBI spokesperson says they will continue to work with the Georgia Attorney General's office and the DeKalb County District Attorney's office in the ongoing domestic terrorism investigation. In DeKalb County, Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.